to do and go and do that. You, because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. Aren't you? And you know that I know that you know it's the truth. Come on, get up. Do you, please? Thank you. Yes, my friends, I hope everybody is well. Welcome back to another episode of Do You with me, Reuben Christian. It's good to have you listening. I hope there is at least one human being listening, or even a cat. You know them ones, Chris? Even if there's a cat listening, at least I know there's some living being that is gaining from these. But yeah, welcome back to the Do You show. If you are new, what I do is give the spiel on every single show, and the show is simple. I find people that have found and are following their callings unequivocally, and I have discussions with them, free-form, uncensored discussions about their craft, how they got there and how they're living currently, with the aim to motivate more of us to do the same. Because what I've found in my life is that the people that are doing what they love, funnily enough, seem to be the happiest. So that's the concept of this show. Today's guest, oh my God. Her name is Suzie Street. She's a stylist and an all-round opinionated ball of super energy. On Twitter, she is at Suzie Streety, SUZIESTREETY, and her website is suziestreet.com. That's SUZIESTREET.com. Yeah, she's a good friend of mine. I met her years ago through my friend Nikki, who manages Shaka, and then I bumped into her again about 3 to 4 years ago at LCM. She was just walking down the street. I saw her from a distance, actually. It was like, there's a silhouette coming towards us now that is holding herself very well. She's like, it looked like she ran. I can't even speak English, Chris. She ran. It looked like she ran the whole of LCM, like she owned the road. The way she was walking, she was just strutting her stuff like it was actually a catwalk, but it was just a side road. I was like, right, whoever that is, they're walking with such conviction, man. I love it. Came up and realised it was Suzie. We caught up, and 3 years later, I managed to get her into the attic. Oh my God, that's so bad. An interview her about her life as a stylist, as a freelance stylist, as a hustler that has kind of created all her own shots. And I speak to her about styling, about the industry, and about how she makes a living, and how she is able to split the art side of things with the business side of things. It was a beautiful conversation. We cover penguins, we cover breasts, we cover cow spots on her back, man. It's a totally beautiful interview. She has done quite a bit, and so I had to write it down. And I've taken this bit from her About page, right? So she's an established stylist covering women's and men's fashion across editorial, commercial, digital commerce, advertising projects, and catwalks. She's been a stylist on X Factor, and she's worked with the peeps over in America on E! News. And she's currently the fashion features editor of Style Noir, which you need to go online and check out. But she also gets quite spiritual. It's great. It's great. It's just listen to it. If you don't know me, my name is Reuben Christian. You can check out my stuff on ReubenChristian.com. That's REUBEN Christian, spelled like the religion.com. All my social handles are /Reuben Christian, other than Instagram, which is Reuben Christian1. And if you don't know what I do, I'm a presenter and comic. That's what I do. And this show is about uplifting all of us and helping us all find what we need to do, man. So yeah, here's the interview with Suzie. And Chris Love is behind me on the floor. Thank you and good night. Find out what you're here to do and go and do that. You, because before you know it, you're gonna be dead.
Ness.
You want a what?
I want some T-Pain voice.
Oh, you want auto-tune?
Yes.
You don't even know what auto-tune is?
I do know
I
what auto-tune
thought you were down
is.
with the kids, man.
I'm down with T-Pain.
Are you?
Yeah.
You want some auto-tune, yeah? All right, we'll sort that out. Take 6. I think this is about, I don't know, this is about take 9, you know.
You know,
Why
perfection takes time.
Oh, shit. Why did it take us 9 takes to even get our sound levels sorted out?
We're just giving the people what they want.
What do the people want? Do you think you know what the people want?
I think so. I know what I want.
What do you want, man?
Money. No.
Shit. Really? All about that P?
No, it's not. It's not about the P.
Shit.
I want food.
Are you a gold digger?
Hell no. I make my own fucking money.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Which then buys the food that you want?
I'll buy my food.
Yeah, I'm not saying people buy food for you, man. Shit.
I mean, if you're
Calm
gonna
down.
buy me a steak every day, then we can be friends.
Oh, so steaks.
Ooh.
Really? You're all about the big meat.
If you cut me in half,
Yeah.
I'd be mostly steak.
It'll be probably like 20% steak and 80% rum.
No. I mean, I'm old now. It's gin.
Oh my god.
It's gin. It's
Shit.
all about the gin.
Distinguished drinker.
Yeah, you know.
Is
you
that-
know. One drinks gin now?
What, so you just go out
Yeah.
and you just drink straight gin?
Yeah. Vodka makes me a terrible human being.
Ah, tell me about this terrible human being.
Just awful. It's like poison.
Really?
Poison. It's
Does
like my kryptonite. Blah.
Really? Does everyone around you feel the reprisals
knows.
of the poison?
Whiskey makes me fighty.
Fighty?
Irish. Fighty. Very
Ah,
fighty.
As in boxing.
I'll box your face off.
You're boxing
I'll
face
cut
off.
you.
You
I just
cut-
go around and cut your face.
Flipping hell. That's a
Yeah,
terrible.
don't ever give me whiskey.
That's a terrible threat
Yeah, I'll cut
I'll
you.
cut your
It's actually
face.
one of my favourite things
to
to
say,
say.
on a weekend.
I will cut you. It's so powerful.
Oh my god! If anyone approached you and they fancied you, and you just told
And
them
I
in
just told them,
return,
I will cut you.
yeah, there's a certain type of man that will be down, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
majority of us,
Yeah, but maybe that's the man that I need.
I believe, the man that can take your cutting.
If you're wearing a cape
Yeah.
and you have a top hat and you
Yeah.
have a cane,
Yeah.
I will literally marry you within a second.
So you're looking to marry the Monopoly man.
But or Darren Brown, either or.
Oh my god!
He's gay, I know. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, Darren Brown's gay.
I didn't know he was
He's
gay.
openly gay.
As in, like a super gay.
As in, not a fairy gay, just
Oh.
a magical. I mean, he is magical.
He's not very gay. He's a magical
He's
gay.
a magical gay. the
Literally.
best kind of gay.
Why is that? Because they could just switch it off. They could pretend they're not gay, maybe.
But he's not. Wow, he's an illusionist.
Ah, so maybe he's lying to us. Maybe he isn't actually
No,
gay.
but that's what I said
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I tweeted him.
I love your. I tell you what, though, I love your Twitter feed, man.
Do you?
Seriously, I don't know why you're styling and not doing comedy, or at least mixing both of them.
Do you know what? I never really know what to say about fashion.
Really?
I mean, because if there's a new campaign or there's a new model or there's a new launch, 9 times out of 10, within an hour, everyone's already tweeted about it. So what's
Yeah.
the point? Like, I know about it. Everyone else I know knows about it.
Yeah.
So it's just rehashing news.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead,
I'd rather just tweet about what I had for lunch.
yeah. Vodka.
But
No,
what?
no, sorry,
Steak.
gin.
Steak.
Gin and steak.
I actually 1 week had steak tartare. Then the
As
next
in,
day,
wait, 1 week, as in the whole week.
as in 1 week, I had like 4
Non-stop.
steaks and 2 steak tartares. My insides were angry.
Your
Jesus.
insides must have been happy, man.
No,
That's
they
like-
were angry.
That's middle class
They were,
living
I was
right now.
mooing. That was so much me.
Just walking around, fucking mooing.
I'm surprised I haven't got mad cow disease by
You
now.
might have. Have you been tested for mad?
I have not.
You
Fuck.
act like a mad cow.
What? I'm gonna get a T-shirt made.
I don't know.
Mad cow.
You probably have spots on your back that you don't know about.
Probably.
Where is this going?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
Where did you go last night? Because you were saying, thank God I have a
Hanged.
face for radio today.
Hang dead in shame. I went
The
out.
box.
I went
Were you
out.
at the
I
box?
was not. I don't know.
On the
I
stage?
left my dignity at the box a long time ago. I can't
Really?
go back there.
Really? You can't get it back?
No.
Fuck it. It's like losing a coat in a cloakroom.
Oh, I
After
did.
a week,
no,
you go
I
back,
did
it's
that the
gone.
other day.
It's their property.
No,
Your
I
dignity.
did do that the other day. Convinced myself that I'd lost my little ticket
Mm.
when really it was in my bra the entire time. But you know what?
Whoa.
I got boobs.
Yeah.
Things get lost down there.
Yeah.
A day
Men's
later.
dreams.
A day later. Yes, men's dreams. Tears.
Yeah.
So many tears. A
So
day
much
later, I found it still stuck on my boob. And I
Ah.
convinced everyone. I was like, I've lost my ticket. I have to go in and
So
find
only
it.
when you were bathing
Yeah.
or doing whatever
Yeah.
you were doing,
Yeah.
you got your boobs out, you
Yeah.
realised that
Yeah, it
my
was
raffle
there.
ticket's there.
My raffle ticket
So
was
where's the
there the
coat?
entire time.
So where's the coat?
I had to break in and like go and find my coat, and it was fur. No one's taking my fur away from me.
Yeah, no, you
No,
can't
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
Was
that's-
it a gift? Was it a gifted coat?
One of
That
them was
coat's
gifted.
nice. That's like-
That's a good coat.
Where's that from?
Mango.
Did you buy that?
I did, but I didn't buy the other one. It was very kindly gifted to me
By
by
Twitter
a
handles,
fashion,
please.
a fashion PR Brian Morel.
Okay.
I went in and saw it, and
They must be. If they're hearing this now, they know it's lost.
it's gone. Yeah, it's
Oh,
fully
shit.
mine. No, they gave it to me. You know, fashion
Yeah.
extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And also it's leather.
Yeah.
So it comes from my favourite animal. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, maybe you are a cow.
Maybe I am.
Shit, you're a cow.
Yeah. No, because
It's
then
a
I just
great
eat
revelation.
myself.
You'd eat yourself.
Well, I mean,
Right, we can go so many.
whoa.
There's
this is
so
some
many
unicorn flirting
directions
again.
this could go. When I was younger, I contemplated doing that, but my spine wasn't ready.
No. I mean, there
but
are people. No, I'm going
yeah,
to stop.
drink
I'm
the
gonna stop.
tea. Drink
I'm
the
gonna
tea.
drink
My
my
tea's
tea.
quite nice.
Your
by
tea's
the way.
amazing. I just want to like hook it up
Yeah,
to my veins.
on a drip.
And just
Just
I
drip.
wonder if you could actually do that.
If there's anyone that's willing to find out, I reckon it would be you.
I would definitely do it. Just,
So what are we trying to do? We're trying to. So I've got chewing gum in my mouth as well. I'm
are
multitasking.
we at school?
Man
Come on.
2.0, man. Man 2.0. Can you guys hear that?
No, take it out. You know what? I really hate chewing gum.
Would you like one?
No.
Not that you need one.
Well,
I don't know.
no, I don't
I'm
like.
too
I
far
don't
away.
actually like chewing gum.
We
If
went
I'm
through this.
chewing something, then I want to eat it.
Oh God. I'm just. Wait.
Wait.
Sip the tea. Sip the tea again.
Sips tea.
Sip the tea. You just, in passing conversation about chewing things and wanting to eat things and whatnot, you said you're a fashion extraordinaire.
Well,
Are you-
I mean, that's a sarcastic term for I put clothes on people.
Is that what you think? Is that what your job comes down to?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, but also,
there's
the
much
glamorous side of it of dragging
Yeah.
your ass and your suitcase, which weighs, I don't know, a small baby hippopotamus.
Yeah. You've
Carrying
got
it.
this affinity of animals. Cows,
really-
hippopotamus.
I don't
They're
really
all
like-
out of shape animals, by the way.
Yeah, I don't really like kittens. We've covered this.
Yeah.
I don't really like cats. I
Yeah.
don't really like fluffy chihuahuas.
So you don't like the average feminine things
No.
like most women like.
I like
Instead, you like hippopotamuses, lizards, and cows. And men's that like to get cut. Penguins. Penguins got a nice walk. They walk really well.
Well,
If you were just, you know what? In essence, maybe I think I know why you like penguins.
Go on.
Because they all walk in straight lines like it's a runway.
Well, I mean, also if you're on Oxford Street, straight line, go.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you a story, sad story.
Please. But is it about penguins?
It's
or?
about penguins.
Please do.
So
Please.
there's a thing where penguins.
There's this thing.
There's this thing where penguins, they get really depressed, and there's always one. No, don't laugh.
Sorry,
Why are you
sorry.
laughing? Depression's a serious matter.
It's a deep thing. Pingu went through it, you know.
Don't.
So God rest his soul.
So this one penguin, he gets really upset, and he's like, you know what? Fuck this. I hate all of you. I hate my life. You know, we've all been there.
Mm.
So he knows that if he leaves his little group and he just runs,
Yeah.
he runs, he's just running to his death. And he just keeps running. So one day, you can see his little...
Like a lemming.
something changes. Yeah, something
Yeah.
changes in his face. You can see it in his eyes, and he's like, right, I'm done. And he just runs.
In
and
a
he
different
just runs
direction.
and runs and just runs to his death. And that's what I'm going to do one day. I'm just going to run.
Right. So that story. Oh, you grunted as well. We got a pig in the whole animal mix. You got a pig in the animal mix. This is good.
I'm never
You're
laughing
gonna love
again.
this interview.
Fuck.
This is gonna do great PR for you. So this penguin
yeah.
that ran,
Suicide penguin.
suicide
He
penguin,
thought he just runs.
SP.
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 Bless him.
Pingu. He was
Yeah.
a role model for kids. Man just
I
took his
remember
own life.
watching Pingu all
He
the
took
time.
his own life. This happens with many comedians.
Well,
Robert Williams, Pingu,
oh,
all them
don't.
men. It's sad.
It is sad. I'm not going to do that.
You know what? It's because when you lead someone else's life, when you're a sheep, there's no fulfillment in your life, right? And so sooner or later, you're like,
You know
I don't know
what?
why I'm alive. This
Yeah.
isn't me. I'm just gonna
I'm
either
just-
find myself
Yeah.
or kill myself.
Well, funnily enough, it's actually quite a thing I've been thinking about recently. I've got, older
Suicide?
grandparents. No, not suicide.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
And
you're
they're
all
all
in black all
died.
the
They're-
time.
Yeah, I do wear black all the time.
Star noir.
So they're all kind of teetering on that edge of, you know what, just go now. Like you're nearly dead. Anyway, great. All of my grandparents are amazing, but you know
Oh,
what?
they're saying that to themselves.
They're ready. No, I'm saying it in my head.
Just roll out,
And
man.
obviously on this
I've got
interview.
shit to do.
But you know, it really made me think that I wish there was just a button. You could just be like, done.
It's called a
off.
trigger.
No, because then that's messy.
No.
Yeah.
Not
That's
if you shoot
messy.
them at
No
the end
one-
of a
no one
cliff
needs
and
to
then
see
they
that.
fall down. No one sees that.
No one
Into
needs to
water, back into the earth.
Yeah, but what
Mother
if
Nature.
you're like canoeing or something and then you hit something and oh,
What
it's
is
just
the
a face.
chance of hitting a canoeist with a falling
You
gran?
know what? I did
With
go
a bullet in her neck.
kayaking in India and nearly died.
Shit.
Yeah.
You do a lot of travelling, don't you?
I do.
Does that come with a job, or is that just...
No. It's just
You
because
like to
I have to escape. Otherwise, I'm a horrible human being to
No,
everyone.
I don't believe you.
I am.
No,
Honestly, I am.
Only after vodka, you're a horrible horrible
I'm
human
horrible.
being.
No, I am. If I don't go away,
Yeah. How often do you need breaks?
like twice a year. But normally my breaks are big.
Yeah.
So I'll go away.
9 months. 2
9
weeks
months.
of work.
It's like the weekends.
Yeah.
I got 2 days on and then 5 days on holiday.
Shit.
But no, I don't actually spend any money on anything other than steak. And so I just
And gin.
other than steak and gin.
Yeah.
So I just spend all my money on travelling. That's
That
it.
is
That's
good,
all.
man.
It's the only thing that's important
Is that
to me.
because you're a bit of an explorer, or you like to spend time
Probably
alone?
just a bit of a jippo, to be honest.
Oh, so you are. So you're a self-confessed jippo.
I'm
Isn't
not.
that a derogatory term?
Well,
I can't
it's a
really
tr-
use it without you introducing it. It's like the
Okay,
N-word, isn't
alright,
it?
Are we going to open this up?
Let's open
Shall
up
we?
the debate.
Shall we?
Am I now allowed to call you a jippo?
Well, I mean, I'm not actually.
You're an Irish lady.
I am an Irish lady.
You're an Irish lady.
I am.
And you travel.
And I travel.
Funny
So,
that.
I mean, you put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
What you got? But my family, within Irish communities, you don't actually like. Oh, I can't say that word. You don't actually like the travellers. So Irish families
The
don't like.
majority
The
of Irish
majority
people
of
don't.
Irish people
Okay.
don't actually aren't really down
Because
with
there are
the
people out there that
travelling
do like
folk.
the travellers. Yeah. I just wanted to
And-
get that in,
uh,
just to cover my back, in case I make it one day.
Oh, the face I'm making right now. Yes, you're correct.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Do move on.
So,
There
yeah.
are other brands. I hear that on radio all the time.
I
There are
love it when
other
they
brands
say that. I
available.
love it. If I ever went on TV, I'd literally drop every single brand
I'll just
that
go
I
on and say,
wanted.
exactly. Hello, Reuben. How are
Marmite.
you? Nike's really good and KFC tastes good.
I really like
That's
Marmite and leather
I
and
like
fur.
Marmite leather cows and gin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
Or,
Shit.
yeah, I'm just gonna name drop every single brand and just get a list together and just gift. You know, I could put it on Instagram. My
Yeah.
1,000 followers will like it.
That's 1,000's good, man.
Well, 1.1k.
Oh shit, it's got the K on
Yeah,
it
it's
now.
got the K.
Oh
Good,
shit,
yeah.
you're nearly verified.
But also,
you're nearly verified.
Everyone's
Sorry.
freaking out about losing their followers, but I didn't actually lose any. What does this mean?
I lose followers quicker than I gain them.
Well,
Yeah.
I think what I put on sometimes can go a little bit dark on my Instagram, and I don't think
What you
people
put on
like
Instagram
it.
or what you put on your body clothes-wise?
Both.
Yeah. Oh, what you put on your Instagram is a bit dark.
Sometimes it goes a bit dark.
But you're
Like
quite a dark character, though.
Yeah,
Deep
like,
down, you're slightly twisted.
Yeah,
And you would admit that, right?
yeah, but there are levels of darkness which I have to just pull myself back from. Sometimes.
Like, for example, let me know.
No.
No, seriously.
It needs to stay in here because
Really?
it literally makes me sound like a crazy
This
bitch.
always, these interviews go out after 9 p.m.
Well, I think it's to do with the fashion.
Yeah.
Because with shoots, I do.
Editorial, they really explore concepts, don't they?
Yeah, and I always want to push it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to remember that people might get offended.
Yeah.
Like I put something up the other day on Instagram, and someone was like, "That looks like the KKK." Now, if you were familiar,
You've broke
and-
my mic.
Fuck, I'm getting all political now.
Yeah,
if you
go on.
actually knew,
Is it falling? Let's try and fix it.
hit me in the face. No, I done it. I did
I
it.
don't trust it. Wait there. I want to put that over there. So we've got. There we go.
Okay, I'm in.
You're in.
So yeah, I do need to be careful with what I post sometimes.
You know, tell me about this KKK thing.
So
So
There
you
was-
so you came up with a concept for the shoot.
no, it was just
No.
there was an article in the Guardian about Halloween, and it's kind of where it came from. There was a picture of a photographer called Joe Fox, and it was. I can show you while it makes sense. Just of these nuns that were dressed up, you know, and it was a really dark picture. Like it looked quite satanic. It was an amazing picture. So I put it on, and someone was like, "Oh, that looks like the KKK."
Yeah.
But if you were familiar, if you actually knew
Yeah.
what the KKK looked like and what they wore,
Yeah.
you would know how very wrong you were.
Yeah.
I think people.
So then why would that offend you?
It didn't offend me, but it offended. Their ignorance offends me. When people
Okay.
when people know that I'm into, you know, I do like dark stuff, and I'm quite knowledgeable about it, and I've, you know, got it up in there. I think they automatically assume that it's bad and wrong.
Mm.
But why should the darker side of things be the bad side?
Yeah.
Like, why can't
Yeah.
it be, you know?
Why can't it be the
why can't there
interesting,
be beauty
engaging?
in darkness?
Agreed.
But I see it.
Yeah, that's the
So-
devil's mantra. I'm joking.
Lucifer himself.
No, but I get what you're saying. Opinions are relative, and people are conditioned to believe one thing for the most part, and so they say that's the gospel, that's truth.
Exactly.
Well, really,
And
why
then,
not open your mind and explore that side of things?
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be, you know, all dark or negative. Not all my work is going to be dark and a bit macabre, but you know, that's what I like, so that's
macabre?
what I do.
Sorry, I don't understand.
It means like, well, it's just another word of saying quite dark and a bit deathly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do like to explore.
Have you always been into this whole dark side of styling?
I think so.
Could we call it goth inspired?
Well, the thing is, goth is quite a insular term, because the goth movement started in the UK.
Did it?
It was quite late, actually. Like, I mean, you had obviously gothic culture from the Victorian era. The Victorian era, if I could transform myself and I could just pluck myself from here and go back to any time, it would be the Victorian era. Everything was so fucked, it was beautiful. It was like everyone was off their tits on opium. There was like whorehouses everywhere. Everyone was eating loads and doing loads of coke, and everyone was into like occultism and demonology and Ouija boards, and it was just so dark that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Everything is so...
certain places you can go and that shit pops off.
Well, I mean, unless Jack the Ripper's, you know...
Throwing a rave.
Throwing a rave. All right, Jack. Yeah. Well,
yeah, well, true.
To be fair, we'd probably be friends.
Yeah.
But, I think everything's kind of plateaued. And so when something comes up that is slightly darker, even though it's quite tame, people are still afraid of it. And I hope to change people's perceptions that it can be beautiful.
So you're kind of on a mission with your work.
I'm always on a mission. I'm on a mission about everything all the time.
What's the mission? To let people know that black is beautiful. You should fucking work for them. What's the Black Hair magazine?
I think it is called Black Hair magazine. How creative.
Black Beauty. Black Beauty.
Yeah, basically. I haven't got a mission. I think some people are very, not to sound like Russell Brand. Yeah. But they have.
You must like Russell Brand then. He's truly and utterly effed.
And I am reading his book at the moment.
Oh, how's it going?
Well, the thing is, it's not. I keep saying this to people. It's that everything that he's writing about, you know, Illuminati, you know, the higher. New. It's not new news to me, because I've been reading about this for years and years and years. Yeah. I've been reading about, you know, conspiracy theories and actually they're backing it up with facts and truth, and how the elite force are just helping each other while the rest of us just fucking suffer in the sewers, like rat people. Yeah. So it's not new news, and I think just the way he writes it is quite complicated. Yeah. Like, he over analyzes things to a point where you kind of get a bit lost in the sentence, and then you have to go back and actually realise what he's talking about.
Okay, yeah.
But
I will persist. Quite a laboured read.
I will persist with it. But I'm also reading a book about esoteric magic in Mexico.
Esoteric meaning?
Meaning the study of higher forces and the study of, you know. Yeah,
like, I know you've always kind of been into that stuff, right? Yeah. Spiritual? Can we call it spirituality?
Yeah, I'm very spiritual.
Yeah, like on your Twitter page, the background are those stars.
That's a dark magic ritual.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, that's.
So you're not scared of Ouija boards and stuff?
No,
like that?
I've done loads of Ouija boards.
Really? What happened?
Not a lot.
Really?
Sadly. Yeah.
So you and I can do one.
Yeah. And I've do one anywhere. I did one in the most haunted hotel in LA once.
And what happened?
Nothing. I was so disappointed.
So what did you want?
Something.
Ox
Anything.
half man to just roll in and slap you and roll off and drop some gin on the table.
To be honest.
You bought what?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
You sexy beast.
Sexy.
Literally.
But no, nothing's ever really happened. It's quite sad, really.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So why the hell are you styling?
I don't know.
Do you like what you do?
I do like what I do. I love creating images.
Yeah.
But like earlier when we were watching that video, I never go back. I'm very critical.
Which is your work, which is on her site, by the way.
Yes.
Which is suziestreet.com.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, plug.
Got that domain name.
Plug.
I never really go. I think it's like when you're an actor, you don't want to watch yourself on TV. It's exactly the same, because I'm always going to find flaws in everything. Yeah. So I just kind of do a shoot and then
disassociate from it.
Pack it away and then on to the next one.
It's the best way.
Yeah.
I think.
Because otherwise you just pick and pick and pick and pick.
Yeah.
And it's
already
now.
In the past.
Yeah. So I mean, I think as a stylist, you do evolve, and your style does change.
Yeah.
But essentially, I kind of just shoot the same thing. Like
Really?
I know what I like, and certain PRs are really good because if I go into a show and they're like, you won't like that, and I know that they know that I won't like it. Don't show me anything sequiny or pink or fluffy or covered in fucking unicorns because I will never shoot it.
Show me black blood.
Just show me the
gin
good
and knives.
stuff.
Yeah,
Leather,
real shit.
Mock croc, fur. Just give me that.
How long have you been styling for?
Probably about 6 years now.
Did you study?
I was at LCF and I did fashion marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
Waste of fucking money.
Why do you say that was a waste of money? There are other universities available.
There are. No, LCF. As you know, the name behind them is they have got a very good reputation.
Yeah.
But the actual course.
Yeah. In terms of what you were learning.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't think.
Why?
But then you can get degrees now in styling.
Yeah.
But I don't. Not that I don't agree with it. I just don't think it's not something you can teach. You can teach, like I'm looking at doing tutorials for young stylists. Yeah. And sort of kind of like a mentoring program, and you can teach people about how to do your emails, how to do your returns, how to do your coverage, make sure the PRs know everything that's going on, how to build your relationships, what to have in your kit bag. No one teaches you this shit.
Yeah, this is real world shit.
This is real world shit. You need to do your taxes. You need to get a fucking accountant. You need to do all this. You need to be nice to PRs. Do not fuck with them because they will fuck with you. Yeah. So all these little things that I had to find out the hard way, I just want to pass it on to people. I'm never going to say you should put that with that because A, I don't care what you do and how you style. B, you can't teach that. It's what you feel. Yeah. And in your gut, when you're styling, you know when it's wrong. Yeah. You know. I know. I can feel it. I can feel the energy. And then as soon as you change one thing, done. Yeah. Sorted.
That is sick. Word. Preach, sister. No, that's so true. That's the same thing with creativity in general. Yeah. Like when you're looking at what everyone else is doing, then you're not creating art from your inner.
Yeah. Like you can study Vogue from the 90s, and you can go to all the exhibitions and you can know which photographer's doing what at what time, but essentially it's all to do with your gut.
So that's why you think you get work, because you are confident in yourself and what you do.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people know me for a certain aesthetic and I'm like the go-to
for
one.
That corner.
But also I think especially in the last couple of years my menswear has evolved quite a lot.
But so you're a unisex stylist?
Yeah,
Is that what you're called? So you do both.
Yeah, I do
both. You started off with women's wear,
I started off because
I bumped into you at LCM a couple years back.
Yeah, I'm always at LCM. LCM is like my haven. Yeah. If I was to never go to Fashion Week ever again, I'd be quite happy. But LCM.
Yeah. Why LCM over Fashion Week?
It's just such a different vibe. It's more chilled. It's more relaxed. It's more. I think the emphasis is on the clothes and not the fucking girl wearing a duck on her head. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes. However, there were some people at LCM.
Oh yeah,
that were there for the duration of the LCM, which is 3 days.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Every single day, they were rocking different animals on their body.
Well, I mean,
now, it's art though, right?
It's art. It is art. But at the same time, you do question, especially Fashion Week. I do think in the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 seasons, it's become like a circus. Bloggers taking pictures of blogging people that are taking pictures of bloggers that are bloggers. And it's just like, you know what? It's like the fucking vortex. Yeah. It's like Inception. Yeah. You just go deeper in and bloggers are blogging about bloggers who are blogging about bloggers who are taking pictures of bloggers and you're like, oh my God, what happened here?
Do something, guys.
What the fuck happened? And then you get stupid people dressed up in a fucking burqa, like parading around in heels that they can't walk in. This is Somerset House. You need to be prepared for the rubble. Like you can't be teeting around in stupid heels at Somerset House. You can't because you're full ass over tit. Yeah. And then he's looking at you.
Real talk. I bet if someone turned up as a cow or a hippopotamus, you'd be down,
I'd be fully on that. But one of these days, I'm just gonna get like a carcass of a cow and just climb,
a real cow,
and just climb into it.
Why don't we just come in LCM, all of us, and just hire cows, just sit on actual cows?
Do you know what? It might be a bit smelly though. That's the only thing.
Art, man.
But I actually do. I do really like the smell of raw meat.
Oh wow!
I know.
This is getting darker by the minute. Do you know what that reminds me of?
Oh no!
The opening scene of Blade.
Oh my God!
That party with the blood showers.
I can't believe you just said that. That is, and I'm
image
not
that you
lying. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. That is my favourite scene from any movie ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's so weird that you reference that because I say that to people all the time. One of these days, I need to get a couple of models, couple of vampires, real ones, obviously, and just do a massive shoot.
Halsden. There's a couple in Halsden.
Yeah, Deptford.
Yeah. My friend's mum.
A real vampire.
Yeah, she's. I'll give you her number.
I know her.
So you're trying. Oh, you know as well. Dashiki.
Sheila.
Oh no, maybe that's a middle name.
Oh no.
Dashiki Sheila Bloodstein.
Bloodstein.
Dashiki Sheila Bloodstein. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're trying to recreate that.
That would be amazing. It's like one of my dream shoots. Or to just do it in real life. But I think blood would sting in your eye though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's probably just the.
I mean, that's my
the
only
one
concern.
main problem, yeah. Not the fact that we need 20 litres of blood and where we're going to get that from.
I did
but
try
the
and
fact
give
that
blood once.
Sorry?
I did try and give blood, and it all went Pete Tong.
Because you looked at it and you like,
no,
I want
I'm
to keep
fine.
this.
I was like, yeah, do it. And then halfway through, and then I fucking woke up on the floor. And they're like, yeah, you can't come back.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, I've got loads.
Really?
Yeah.
But no one sees them?
No, because it's none of their fucking business.
Right, all right, easy, man. Unless you're in some big open party where everyone sees your tattoos.
Well,
that's
yeah.
Cool. So all on your back and legs, I'm guessing.
I've got the chakra symbol for the third eye.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that you're spiritually aware.
Okay.
And that you see kind of.
Oh, okay, so your third eye is
third
your
eye is
heightened consciousness?
Yeah, it's your the chakra which is just there.
Okay.
So that's why I don't use toothpaste with fluoride in it, because it blocks you've got a pineal gland in here. So the pineal gland is like your window to everything, like a different level of consciousness.
Yeah.
So anything with sodium lauryl sulfate in, which makes everything bubbly, don't use it because it's fucking shit for you. Any deodorant that's got aluminium in it, bad for you. I mean, I'm a massive contradiction myself because I do all of this.
Yeah.
And then I'll go out and get shit-faced on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I understand that doesn't make sense. But I'm the first to admit it.
Yeah, yeah. But that whole getting shit-faced thing, doesn't that come with the job?
You know, it does, but
Yeah.
you have to be careful because no one likes the white girl wasted girl.
The white girl wasted. Is that?
White girl
Did you
wasted
just
girl.
pull it up and try to correct that? Did you?
White girl wasted.
Well, you're basically black.
I mean, I'm pretty freckly.
Yeah, no, exactly.
If they just joined all together, I'd be caramel.
So you need to kind of calm down. Not you or people in general. So
I do. No, I do.
Fuck the world. I ain't giving no advice. What about me?
I definitely need to calm down.
What? Do you get a lot of free drinks when you're out on the
Yeah.
Yeah. And does that novelty ever run out?
No. If there's a party. What a stupid question.
Sorry.
If there's a party, I actually did leave a party the other day because they ran out of booze.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, why am I here?
Yeah. Why am I here?
Why am I here?
I don't know. There might have been some, I don't know, vampires that were willing to stab you up.
I'd love that.
Exactly. You never know.
No, there was a lot of sequins going on, and it hurt my eyes quite a lot. No.
What did you wear to your sixth form leavers ball?
Actually, I wore a pastel dress.
Yeah.
But my dad, being the G that he is,
Yeah.
he's like, I'll put something in your bag. I was like, all right. Got to the boat party, miniatures. Boom. Thanks, Dad.
No, don't lie. Did
Miniatures.
your dad put them in the bag?
Yeah.
Ah, so this is where it stems from.
All from him. My dad.
Are they creatives? Your parents?
No. I mean, my dad's heavily into music and used to DJ. But yeah.
Irish folk.
No, my dad's a Cockney. My dad's like a proper Londoner.
Fact,
Like
mate.
he
Where's
looks
he
exactly well anywhere. Never know with him.
Fact,
Don't ask him any questions.
Don't
He always
ask him
used
any
to say,
questions.
"Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies."
Oh, real talk.
And he used to say that all
Did
the
he say
time.
that to his wife?
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. And he once said to me,
Yeah.
I didn't realise that my upbringing and my dad wasn't normal. I thought everyone's dad talked in Cockney rhyming slang. I just thought it was a normal thing.
Wow.
Didn't even realise it was just like no one else did it. He is a completely amazing, ridiculous human being.
Yeah.
He looks like Phil Mitchell. Don't ever get him angry.
Really? You just get
He'll
nutted.
just fucking blow
Nutted
it.
in
Yeah.
your nuts.
And he used to say, if you got a problem with someone, Suze, and I was like, yeah. So you take him behind a bike shed and you deal with it.
Your father told you this?
Yeah,
The
you
young
deal with-
Susie Street?
Yeah, you deal with it.
How
and
old
then
did you... How impressionable were you?
Well, we said bike shed, so
Oh, wow.
we're going way back.
We're talking early secondary school.
No, we're talking like we had a bike shed at part of my.
Talking fetus.
Yeah. you know, you name me after. There's a reggae song. There's a reggae song which is Suzanne, Beware of the Devil. Ironically.
Yeah.
And I was named after that song. Ironically, I'm like, Lucifer!
Oh my
Homie!
God. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fuck me. How long did it... So everyone knows you for being this, what I'm experiencing right now, yeah? How long did it take you to kind of work out your angle or your corner of styling?
I never worked it out. I'll never work it out.
You've
never work it out.
You've never worked it out?
No.
But I'm saying that people... Because now on your About page, it says you're quite dark and goth inspired.
Yeah.
So there must have been a point where you say, okay, that's what I want to do.
No, I think it just naturally...
Air Force Ones.
I think it just naturally... Yeah, I don't shoot trainers. Sorry.
You really don't?
No, I really don't.
Why?
Because I can't. Because if you're shooting a suit... I mean, I've slowly got into like a smart trainer.
Yeah.
Bit of pony skin. Can definitely do that. But just like an Air Force One, I can't. I actually can't. I don't even own a pair of trainers.
You don't own a pair of kicks? So it's all these fucking shining heels?
Yeah. No, not heels.
Well, they're not flats, are they? What you're wearing now?
They're just boots.
Yeah, that's
witchy boots.
Fairy godmother kicks.
Yeah, goth fairy godmother.
Fairy godmother.
Yeah, I don't own a pair of trainers. I don't really. It's not.
When did you get rid of your last pair of trainers?
Like probably about 10, 15 years ago.
So other than blood sports, you play no sports.
No.
You do.
No. No, I walk up the stairs at the tube.
Yeah.
That's enough.
That's more than enough, isn't it?
Yeah. What am I doing? Like,
Suzie,
wait. I know.
I don't know. This might be detrimental to your life. I
Yeah,
know that's not.
I know
I know that's the last of your worries because death is what you're after.
Yeah. That's
Death
the
is
end
the
goal. What are you
orgasmic
talking
feeling.
about?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I
And you've
know.
never been worried about that?
No.
Have you always been this confident?
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
dad's just made you.
My dad's created a fucking monster. That's what he's done.
Do you know what?
And he just unleashed it into the world.
It's a beautiful thing, though. I think it's why you will do well in whatever you choose to do.
Do you know? I don't know
This
if
is
it's
who I am.
confidence. It's just this is what I like, and this is how I'm gonna do it. And if you don't like it, I don't care.
Yeah. There's no beef. I just don't care.
I just don't care. Great.
So if a brand came up to you and said, "Look, here's quite a big budget. We want you to style this shoot."
Yeah.
Do you take any of their creative direction? You say, "Cool, you're paying me. Just piss off now."
I mean,
I'm going to do what the hell I want.
This is it. There's different levels of clients within. Another thing which I would teach young stylists is that you do need to do what the client wants. You do, because you know what?
They're paying you
editorials.
money.
I can't pay my fucking rent in editorials. That don't mean shit.
Why? Because they're not. You don't get that much money off of them?
No.
Where do you
Editorials
get
are
the most money
notoriously from paying clients, from advertising campaigns, lookbooks, e-coms. All you do need to work with the client.
Yeah.
And you do have to put your hat on and be like, yeah, got it. But if there's something that's, if they were like, oh, can you do this shoot with pastels and sequins? I would be like, definitely not. Thanks.
But then they say, but here's a 20 grand budget.
You have to be careful, because then you get pigeonholed. If you do a shoot that's so overly styled that's not your style, and it goes in your book, then where's that direction going to take you?
But you don't have to put it in your book.
You don't have to put
you
it
can
in your
do
book.
bread and butter work, right?
You do, and everyone does.
And don't we
does.
all do that as freelancing creatives to start off with?
Yeah, but then that's why with my editorials I do like to go all out, fucking
just gough it,
demons
blood
and
it out.
yeah, blood it out.
Right. So with your editorials, are they all paid or some of them free?
This is the industry is really ridiculous about editorials. Is that no one? I mean, obviously there is money in editorial.
Yeah.
But that money's got to go for the set design, for the makeup, for the hair, for the studio, for the food on the day. Like no one has any budget for editorial, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame, because it is one of the creative outlooks.
Yeah.
The only thing which is quite sad about the styling industry is that everyone is so prepared to work for free all the time that there's
value lost.
There's so much value lost, because I've been in the industry for 10 years. I'm not doing anything for free. Obviously I do editorials because that's creative and I love doing it. But if a client came up to me and said, "Oh, Suze, can you shoot this lookbook?" There's no money. No, of course not. But there's so many people that will say yes, and then it devalues the art.
But then that's the nature of business and hustle, right?
But then I think you have to stick to it. Is that you do have to.
Yeah, you need to stick to your guns. So when did you stop doing the free work?
Oh, years ago.
How many years ago?
Probably
How far into your styling career?
Probably after about 2 years, I just thought, I'm not doing it
So
anymore.
for those first 2 years, did you go through the whole shadowing thing?
Oh, no. I only assisted a little bit. I didn't do a lot.
Couple months, a couple
shoots.
shoots.
Yeah, like a couple of shoots, little bits. A really amazing stylist called Thea.
Yeah.
And she taught me a lot. She taught me a lot. And yeah, other than that, I was with her for a little bit, and then I just went off on my own. Did the X Factor.
Yeah. So how did you get the X Factor gig? So who were you styling on the X Factor?
The contestants. I had Little Mix,
yeah.
Marcus, Amelia Lily, some other ones that I can't remember their names.
Yeah, how did you bag that job, man?
I don't know.
Really?
I am going back to spirituality. I am a big believer in
law of attraction.
Yeah, I mean, the Celestine Prophecy is one of my favourite books.
Okay, I don't know. I think you mentioned that to me before, but I haven't read it.
It's
amazing.
What's
the premise?
So the premise is that as human beings, we obviously emit energy, and it's an energy which is not tangible, and it is, within the universe, and things do happen because you make them happen.
Yeah.
So if you're manifesting bad energy and you're convinced that something's going to happen, it will probably happen.
Yeah.
So you can reverse that, and there is studies that have shown about when you manifest something, it's more likely to happen. Or I think there was a study done after 9/11 where you could actually scientifically measure the energy on the earth, and how, because so many people were so anxious and scared and worried and upset,
so the vibrations
changed. Yeah.
Of the whole earth.
Because it was a fucking massive thing.
Yeah.
And it did change consciousness.
Yeah.
And you can measure that.
Shit.
And it's incredible.
So you've just been going around doing your own thing, not worrying about it, putting out good energy, even though you're all dressed in black and talking about blood and gold, putting out positive energy.
Yeah,
real talk.
Massive contradiction.
And then these things just kind of come to you.
Yeah,
and you just fall
you do
into
have
it.
to work. People say to me all the time, "Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. You're lucky."
No, I
You're not
ain't.
fucking lucky. I'm not lucky. I made this happen.
Yeah,
I worked so
don't
hard.
stop doing this.
I work all the time.
Yeah.
I work so hard.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people come into the industry, especially now.
Yeah.
And they've got a blog and they've done a couple of shoots, and they've got all their art, what I wear today on Instagram, and that's nothing. That is nothing. Can you carry your own body weight in samples across London in the snow?
Yeah.
If you can't do that, why are you here?
Yeah. It's like if we deleted Instagram and Twitter, a lot of people do not exist.
No,
in
exactly.
their industry and also in life.
Being famous on Instagram is like being rich in Monopoly. It can only get you so far.
Yeah, I mean, you were after the Monopoly man.
I am after the Monopoly man. He's my homeboy. But
Shit,
it just doesn't. I find it quite soulless.
Yeah.
I find it quite.
Yeah.
It makes me a little bit anxious.
Yeah.
How the internet and how self-promotion can have such a massive effect on you as a person and your career.
Yeah.
It does.
Can you not marry the two? Can you not marry the idea of getting out and hustling and then use that?
Of course, and people have done that. People have done that very well.
Yeah.
But I want something with a bit more soul.
You're an old school grafter, man.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the same with me.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'd go on people's Instagram palettes and be like, rah, they've got it like that. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Maybe I should do mine like that. But then I put it down, have a cup of tea, and I just don't care.
That's it.
Mine's a mess.
If you can't feel it, mine doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, mine never did.
I'll
be slapping the dog 1 minute, then you'll see me on a TED stage hosting an entrepreneurial event. It's all over the gap. Because that's what my life is like.
Exactly. It's like a true representation of you.
Yeah.
But when people have like pages and pages and pages and pages of selfies, I know what you look like.
Yeah, please. As a matter of fact, please stop showing us.
Please.
Stop reminding
my
us.
favourite thing is where they do the outfit, what I wore today, or outfit of the day, or whatever. But then they do the mirror effect. I don't need to see it twice. I can see it once. Why am I seeing it twice?
Yeah.
Why have you got a mirror every single picture?
Catering for both eyes.
It's just.
They should do it 3 times for you because you've got the what's it called up there?
The third eye.
Yeah, what's it called?
The pineal gland. Everyone's got it.
Have we all got it?
Yeah.
So it's a gland.
Yeah, it's actually anatomically in your brain.
Shit.
It's just your window to so many things.
Real talk.
I sound like an old school acid.
Hey, listen,
hippie.
you thought this would be therapy for you. This is therapy for me. This is actually therapy for me. I love it.
Okay,
I'm
glad.
learning so much.
I will send you my invoice later.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Haven't you got someone else to do that? Like a virtual assistant or something?
You do
I
it.
interviewed Paul McGregor from the founder of Men's Fashion Magazine. And them lot got virtual assistants set up.
I don't know.
It's a beautiful thing.
No.
I like it.
No. Siri? No. Or self-service checkout?
Any non-human?
No. Fucking the one thing.
Talking of the self-service checkout, have you seen a woman on there? She's looking okay.
Really?
In Sainsbury's.
No, I need to go and check her out. I don't use them though.
This woman is okay. When she turns around to bag the flowers, the food or whatever, I was like, whoa.
Yes.
Hello.
She got some end.
She's rolling, man. Right, so you see with your, like for example, do you, actually, here's the question, very, very simple. Do you plan the year? Do you have a 5-year plan or a 1-year plan with your styling career?
No. Because you never know what's going to happen. I do try and plan. I do have goals, and I know what I want, but I also know that if they're going to happen, then they're going to happen when they want to happen.
Yeah.
Like if you force something, normally it's not meant to happen at that time. Like.
So you think planning ahead is not necessarily a good thing?
You can plan so much. Like people, especially women, they plan everything. I'm going to have kids at this age. Yeah. I'm going to get married at this age. And it's like, you're only setting yourself up.
Because there's kind of a physical deadline on it. That's why maybe. There's urgency with the biological clock. Yeah, but then,
of course.
Some women's clock are ticking so loud.
They
can't hear me speak to them.
They're like, babies.
What? Say it again? Yeah.
No, get a fucking cat.
Real talk.
No.
Your love for kittens is shining in this interview, man. Get a cat or a cow.
Get a cat.
Get a cow.
Don't get a dog, they're too expensive. At least a cat you can just leave.
What a loving pet owner. The dark side's coming out. Get a cat. You can
I don't know
what's wrong.
Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with me.
Do you have any pets?
No.
Do you need any pets?
No. Why do I need something else to look after? I'm looking after myself.
Is it hard looking after yourself?
Yeah,
Suzie?
it's really fucking hard. Although actually, not really, because I think a lot of girls overcomplicate it. They've got all like fake hair, fake nails, fake eyelashes. Like, just stop. You're making your work so much harder.
Yeah.
I mean, I barely brush my hair.
I thought you were going to say teeth. I was like, whoa, it's the sexiest thing I've heard today.
I know, you got to brush your teeth.
Julie talked about that in her interview as well.
What, brushing your teeth?
Yeah.
She did.
She turned up at Haggerston late and she just rolled in with a brush.
You know what? When I worked on the Oscars.
Absolute G.
I was in the toilets at the Roosevelt and... Like I don't know who anyone is. I barely do you
even care?
No.
You just
even at the Oscars, it was like the epitome of I have no idea who anyone is in the world. Yeah. No idea. So there was this lady brushing her teeth in the sink.
As you do at the Oscars.
As you do at the Oscars, and I got chatting to her as I do.
While she's brushing her teeth.
Chatting,
That's not rude.
And then about an hour later, she fucking went up and accepted an Oscar. I was like, oh my god, I know her!
What? That's the bitch that was brushing her teeth in the corner.
I know her. Hey, girl, hey. This is like waving. Hey.
Waving the toothbrush in the air. No, I still got it, babe.
Friends. I could have fucking...
Who was it?
I think it was Viola Davis.
She was brushing her teeth.
Brushing her teeth in the Roosevelt.
Award.
Yeah. But I honestly...
She might have OCD.
That's fine by me. Good for you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Don't you?
No.
In anything?
No.
Are you a perfectionist?
I mean, I strive for the best. I mean, nothing is ever perfect.
This is true.
So why would you waste all that energy trying to make everything perfect when no one can ever?
Unless you set the standards to what perfection is and meet it.
Well, exactly. Like
you say, okay,
different levels.
Today, perfection is me not brushing my teeth.
Today, perfection is me managing to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Done it.
Shit, man.
Yeah. No, I don't think you have to set realistic goals.
What's a typical? So you're a full-time stylist.
Yeah.
How long have you been styling full-time for?
Quite a long time. Probably
10 years plus.
No, I'd say. I mean, it depends how you determine full-time, because I take like
all your income is from styling.
Oh yeah. So probably about 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. So before that, because it's like 10 years deep,
I did everything.
Right? What do you mean? What other jobs?
I was a manager on Oxford Street with keys.
Oh god.
At like
18. That is now shut down.
18, 19. Like for some reason, the minute I got into retail, I was given a set of keys. Who fucking thought that was a good idea? Seriously.
Are we allowed to know what shop it was?
No.
Was it on Oxford Street?
It was on Oxford Street.
Was it Shelley's?
Yes. No, it wasn't Shelley's.
Oh, I was right. You look like a Shelley's man.
Shelley's?
Whatever that means. Do you remember Shelley's?
Yeah, they're back now.
Are they?
They're back. And
so wait a minute, was it a sports-based store? Oh no, of course not. You're anti-trainer. Sorry.
Yes, it was sports-based store. It was just a generic beige
Evans
women's. No, women's
Dorothy
store.
Perkins.
Not Dorothy P's, no. But I jumped around. So
What was it? Why can't we know?
I worked in loads of them. I worked in Oasis, I worked in Warehouse, I worked in Miss Selfish. I've done all of that fucking crap. And I always had keys. I always had keys.
Yeah.
I was always a manager. And I remember one Christmas on Oxford
You
Street.
seem like a natural leader.
Well, the thing is, I think I put it into perspective. So there was one Christmas, Oxford Street, the fucking vampires were out. Everyone was grabbing things.
Yeah.
And there was shit on the floor, and it was about
shit.
Well, not
I was
literally.
gonna say, wow.
Everything. It was like Primark.
Yeah,
so I pulled all my team together, and I was like, right, from this very moment on, if something falls on the floor, do not pick it up. I was like, leave it.
Go for the
because
sales.
it's like shoveling snow while it's still snowing. It's pointless.
Yeah.
These people
it's like
don't
sponging
care.
up the floor during rain.
Exactly. So we just left it and got it tied at the end of the day. It's fine. Just leave it. They're going to drop it on the floor. They can shop from the floor.
Yeah.
Just consumerism.
I would have thought, right? Go on, say what you're about to say about consumerism. Upsets you.
It does. It just...
You don't need it, guys.
People put all of their happiness in possessions and stuff that you don't need.
Is that because a lot of these people haven't found happiness elsewhere? Or they don't know themselves?
Or they don't know the different paths that you can try and find that don't, isn't a Givenchy bag.
Yeah.
I could spend...
You are an interesting character because you work in this field.
Yeah, I know.
So really you should be promoting it as opposed to saying maybe. I would have thought working as a manager for all those stores while there's shit on the floor.
Yeah.
You would have been like, fashion, style, this is not for me.
Yeah, but it's not just
instead
about...
you went all in.
I went all in. But for me, it's not about, wanting the next garment or... Yeah, I want to look nice and everyone wants to look nice. But it's about creating an image. That's what's the important thing. It's not about having a nice, like the newest bag or the newest pair of trainers or having all the latest stuff. It's about creating a beautiful image.
Oh, so as in when we're talking about someone's outfit?
Everything. Anything that you work on, you're applying your own creativity to it. Yeah. So, but for me personally, I wear the same shit every day. I spend all my money on flights and don't need a nice bag. Yeah. I just put it on the floor anyway.
Yeah, or lose it. In a cloakroom, in a box. So when you're talking about someone's image, do you mean creating an image or creating a perception of...
Well, it depends. There's so many different levels. It depends what client you're working for. If you're doing, an actress or a singer or a music group, what you have. It's so much more personal. You can read people so easily. So when someone's uncomfortable. You can see it. When people walk down the red carpet, you can sense. I'm quite perceptive in terms of, I don't want to say energy, in just terms of...
Yeah, you're good with people though.
So you need to ultimately make them happy.
Yeah.
Because if they're not happy, anyone can see it. But then when you go into editorial, you're shooting a model.
Yeah.
She don't need to be happy.
Yeah. She just needs to be paid to be the mannequin on that day.
Well, I mean, some, especially now, I think a lot of people are moving towards models with personalities and different looks and but so if you're getting paid, you need to make people happy. It's like a service. You are providing a service, so you need to do it and do it right.
What's your average day like?
It's so varied.
What time do you wake up?
So I normally wake up, it depends, because I can sleep. It's definitely the Irish
in me. You said you like to
like,
get at least 8 hours.
Yeah, I can sleep. I can definitely sleep. I will sleep. I fell asleep in a house party on the sofa in the middle of the room.
What time?
I don't know.
10:32 8 p.m.
The thing is, because I have no structure. Yeah. Like I can go to bed at 9, and then I can wake up at 3. But it still doesn't. It depends what I'm doing the next day. So normally wake up about 8, 7:30. If I'm shooting 6. I've recently discovered an hour in the morning you can get so much shit done. That's how I know I'm getting old.
Mate, I totally agree. Yeah. I haven't spent... I usually actually get out of my bed after 9. I don't want to say what time, but after 9. Anything before that, and I do work, I feel like shit.
Yeah, but the thing is...
like I've got extra days here.
If you don't actually need to get up... Yeah. Then don't get up. Yeah. Like people make themselves stuff to do. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I'm like... Do you? Like, what is so bad about...
That's a plug, by the way, guys, for the show title. She didn't even know.
What? Oh, yeah, it is. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Yeah.
But yeah, if what's so bad about staying in bed till 12? Yeah. Everyone does it. Why is it deemed so terrible? Like, leave me alone.
So all right. So going back to the career stuff, yeah, because we can go on about everything. You don't have a plan for what you're doing. You're just out here enjoying styling and creating content.
I mean, there is a bigger plan.
Do you want to move away from styling later on and maybe own an agency with other stylists?
Do you know what? Recently I have been thinking about it because, you know, time's ticking, getting a bit old.
Yeah, and that's not the biological clock.
No, I don't think I have one of them. I think I was born clockless. No clock. There are no clocks in this shop. Boy. Yeah, no.
Okay. Boom.
But also the thought of having a living human being inside of you that you then have to push out. I'm sorry, but am I the first person that thinks that's absolutely vile and disgusting?
No, I don't think you are. I would never bother it myself.
I mean, come on.
But you can get cut open, which you'd probably like.
I'm not getting cut open. Not fucking. It's like Prometheus.
You're not into that?
No, I want none of that.
Really?
If you just gave me a baby that you grew in a test tube somewhere, and was like, "Here, this is yours,"
and you could dress it up. You could dress it up in all black.
That's what? I always say that I don't know why.
If you have a baby, it's going to be goffed out.
Yeah. But what's wrong with putting babies in black?
Nothing.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not challenging it at all. I'm all for it.
A lot of people do, because I would put babies in black. What's wrong with that?
A lot of people have definite opinions, which I think when you talk definitely about so many things, you lock yourself off to a lot of experience.
That's it. Or you can't do that. You can't do that. Why? Like, give me a reason. Why can't you do that? 9 times out of 10, they don't even know why.
How did we get onto Prometheus?
I've opened up.
Yeah, that was it, literally. No, we talked about you having a plan.
Oh, yeah. You know, I do have a grandmaster plan, but day to day, let's just see what the universe chucks at me.
Yeah.
And all my friends rip the shit out of me because I always say, "Thank you, universe," like a loon. I'm going to be that lady at 70 that's wearing tie-dye, God forbid, walking down the street just like, "Thank you, universe." You know when you're on Oxford Street and the Hare Krishnas? Honest to God, my favourite thing to do is to just kind of join in for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like at the back, and not even just like a little bop, and I'm just like humming along, and then I'll just like turn down,
just roll off.
I'll just roll off
down Poland Street.
I just like latch onto him like a little tick, and I'm like, okay, I'm here, I got it, and then I just go
ride
off.
the wave for a little while.
I love Hare Krishnas.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
You're like a goth hippie.
Yeah, I am. That is exactly
what I am. Has anyone classified you as a goth hippie? A hoff, as in.
Well, let's do this.
A gippy. It's near enough jippy.
I love that word, gippy.
Goth hippie. Or how about hoff?
No, I'm going with gippy.
Hioff.
It's hioff. Where are you going with this? You're just making sounds.
Yeah. What? There's no rules
gippy.
out here.
I'm going with gippy. Although
gippy.
It just isn't. No,
it sounds derogatory, doesn't it? Oh my God! Look at that gippy over there.
Why are you being such a gippy?
Ah, you're such a
Don't be a gippy.
Fuck off! Don't bring this gippy to the house party. She falls asleep, bitch.
You know what? You've actually sold it to me. The more derogatory, the better. Gippy. Done.
Gippy. And you've got to deliver it with passion.
Hashtag Gippy.
Hashtag Gippy.
That's another thing. Hashtags. Don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. I use them to collate similar information. So I use it for its proper. But sometimes
I feel like I've been forced into it. Sometimes I just hashtag just because I can.
2 hashtags in a row, nothing else.
No, just hashtag, then the word hashtag.
Oh my
Why
God.
the fuck not?
You're just mocking. You're mocking culture.
I am. I'm mocking everything.
You're mocking culture, you know.
Yes, I am.
All right. So when you hustle for say for example, right, you walk out today, you got no jobs on the go.
Yeah.
What's your first step? How do you get another job? Do you ring the PR agencies?
Yeah, I mean I do know a lot of people in the industry.
Go on.
And you just kind of you use what you've got and you find emails and you ask around like
you do say hello, I'm available for work.
Yeah,
you actually make that active step.
Yeah. Sick. Definitely. Yeah, you have to.
And how often do you do something like that?
It depends.
Do you wait till you got no work, or even when you're juggling, you're just
no. You're always looking forward. You're always trying to find new work.
Is there a designated day that you push out?
No, just whenever you know when you're working for a client. Like I've had a client for 2 years, and you know when it's time to move on from there. So you open up. You never know. You always reach out because you never know what's going to come up.
Yeah.
Always be aware. Always be alert. Always know what's going on.
So you got the finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
And is that through social media, or is that just naturally because you're always out and about and you know people in the industry?
I think it's just definitely a mixture of both, and you have to know where to look. Fashion, they make it so hard for you to find. Like being a stylist, you can't just go on a website and look for jobs. You can't go on like
a Gumtree thing.
Indeed got or whatever it is, that doesn't exist. So you need to find it. And unfortunately, they don't teach you how to do that.
Yeah. So how do you do it?
You word it right. You spell check it. You know the right things to say. Like, you can't waffle on. I get emails sometimes. I get press releases. They're like 4 pages long and no images. Why are you sending me this?
Yeah, I'm never gonna read
I'm never gonna read it.
I actually can't read anymore.
I don't care. You've actually made me not want to do that.
Yeah, you've actually made me dislike you as a human being.
I had, and I was gonna go on a rampage and send back this really like worldly, really deep, meaningful email. But I didn't. Yeah. So this brand, they did an event, and to get you to the event, they gave you £500 worth of diamonds, like diamond jewelry. They were like,
Real.
you can pick something. I was like, okay, that's strange. So
I win.
Yeah, I did not go. And then they had at the bottom like, filled with a heap of celebrities from The Only Way Is Essex or some shit, or Vanessa Feltz was one of them. All of this is not my bag. I don't care about £500 worth of jewellery. I don't care about Vanessa Feltz. Didn't go. Then got an email the day after the event boasting that the brand had gifted like 170 grand worth of jewels to the members of the press just to get coverage. Like, I wanted to email back and be like, do you understand that everything you've just done is completely wrong? Your brand should be good enough that people will feature it. You shouldn't buy your own coverage and bribe the media and be like, here, look how much money we spend.
But that's as old as time, man. Working in fashion, we always get gifted
stuff.
Of
course you do, but when you're
you
bragging
feel
about,
indebted slightly, and that's without making it a big deal. That's how it works, right?
Well, you do,
So
but
you
the gifts I get, I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, if they say, "Oh, do you want a goodie bag?" I'll be like, "No, it's fine. Like, I don't need anything else."
Yeah.
But if you're sending me an email about you've just gifted 170 grand worth of diamonds, like, how soulless is that?
Yeah, there might be one person within that operation that's making those wrong moves, so it might be wrong to maybe tarnish the whole.
Well, I didn't. I did plan an email in my head, and I just thought, you know what? Let him get on with it. I didn't go to the party.
I tell you what my pet hate is.
Go on.
Not even saying hello to, not even addressing me by my name at the start. So
Hi there. Hi.
Hope you're well. Here's a new brand. Here's a press release. Let me know if you want images. This would work well on your site.
Oh,
not the name of my site.
On your blog. I get on my blog.
No. No.
Do your fucking research.
Delete me from your life. Don't do that.
You know what? If anything,
do you know what that's like? That's like running up to a celebrity on a red carpet, jumping in the air, putting a coat on their back, and just rolling away. Shit, he's wearing a coat, and then you've got 1,000 people snapping it and go, Thierry Henry wanted to wear the new Primark New Era coat. Fuck off. That's terrible.
Hi there. Hope you're well.
Yeah. So anyone's listening, if you ever want to connect with people, find out about them and do it personally. And I also think I hate email introductions. I don't like that. I think it's better if you met a human being first.
Oh yeah, completely.
And then you followed up on social and on email.
Yeah, that's it. I love that. But the emails I get every fucking day, like, who wore it best? Someone from Towie or someone from Made in Chelsea? I've never seen these shows. I don't know who these people are. Why are you sending me this?
Yeah.
Get the look. Some dickhead from some stupid
There are other dickheads available.
It's such a blanket email.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Just send me the stuff that I will use and I will shoot.
Yeah. So you have a very close contact base of people that you use, and you actually know all these people personally.
Yeah, I have brilliant friends in PR. I've actually made real friends from PR, just from PRs. Yeah. Because PRs, as much as sometimes they do let you down, and sometimes because I used to be a PR, I used to work in fashion PR.
Yeah, so you understand
I get it. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, when I first started styling, I sent out a blanket email to everyone that I'd ever met and all of my contacts and been like, just so you know, this is what I'm doing. I don't need anything from you right now. Yeah. I don't need anything because when I worked in PR, people were like, hey, Suzie, babe, how are you? Can I come in and get some stuff? I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah, you know when it's fake as well, especially if you've been in the industry for ages.
You know, and I think a lot of PRs do appreciate that I will look after your samples. If I say I'm going to return it on Tuesday, I'll return it on Tuesday. Like, I'm not fucking about with yours. I will send you your coverage. I will send you the JPEGs. I'll follow up. I'll, do what you need, do what I need to do as a proper stylist.
Yeah.
But I do have really, really, really good friends in PR.
Yeah, it's good,
really
good. And I think the people that I'm guessing the people that you're friends with know what they're doing as well.
Yeah,
they're not the young cats that are just
and
doing
they know
all the
what I
fake
like.
report creating.
Like the PR that does John Rosher, who is not showing anymore. I just let them pick, like just pick anything because you know what I like, and they just send me exactly what I like, and I'll shoot it. And 9 times out of 10 on a shoot, you're shooting your friends. You're shooting stuff from Westwood because you're friends at Westwood. You're shooting stuff from Trace because you're friends at Trace.
Yeah. So it's all about getting in there.
You
making
have to look up. Yeah, you look after.
But before they can trust you with anything, when you're first getting in and making these big connections with these people, don't they need to see evidence of how serious you are about your craft?
Of course, and
so
it is really hard.
So maybe you had a body of work or an archive up that you could show people.
But the thing is that it is really hard, and you can't just borrow pieces for a test shoot, and it is hard to get the wheels in motion. But at the same time, if you are a creative, you could go on the high street. You could go to the fabric shop. You could go to the charity shops. You could go anywhere. You could go in the bins in the car park that they put clothes in. And you could put together a shoot.
Yeah.
And that's your work.
Yeah.
It's not about what brands you used.
Yeah.
It's not about where you've pulled from.
Yeah.
It's about your aesthetic. And if you can show that, then you don't need to borrow anything.
Yeah.
Until obviously you need to.
Yeah. And then even then, maybe you don't even need to.
Well, I mean, I've definitely made some stuff out of stuff.
Yeah.
And
been in a couple bins and
been in a couple of bins.
Yeah.
Been around the gym.
Ever slept in a bin?
I've slept on a beach, not by choice.
That's
totally
like different glamour level,
on
homie.
The beach,
a beach and a bin.
Yeah, but it was a beach in India, and I was woken up by like savage dogs. Not knowing where I was.
Is that what you call men? Savage dogs. Is that what you call us Indian men? Savage dogs.
Savage dogs. Savages.
Shit. So what happened? So we could probably go on.
It was a wedding. It was a wedding in India.
And you were so disgusted on the idea of matrimony that you went on the beach, fell asleep, got woke up by savage dogs.
Basically, that's exactly what happened.
You could base a whole shoot on that.
Just what I look like a dead mermaid that died like 4 months before and was still bobbing around in the sea and just happened to get washed up. That's what I look like. You think that I woke up glamorous? Oh, I'm on the beach. Oh, it's so beautiful. No, I was an absolute stinking mess.
Oh my god. I like you so much more. I mean, I've always been a fan of just who you are and the energy you give out and your jokes on Twitter. But shit, man, you're a great human being.
That is an amazing thing to say.
No, real talk. And I think that's why your work is good, and that's why you're going to keep getting work, because you are unequivocally yourself.
Yeah.
And people buy into that, and they like you for that, and they know who you are.
Yeah.
So they'll use you for what they need to, and definitely won't use you.
Definitely.
For other stuff.
Sequins. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
One glove. No.
Shit,
one glove. Why are you wearing one glove?
Michael Jackson. A sequined one glove.
The thing about Michael Jackson.
So you're anti-MJ.
I'm not anti-MJ.
He's dead,
However, I mean, he's dead. Everyone dies.
Which is a beautiful thing in your book.
He died at midnight on the 25th of June. Right. My birthday is the 26th of June. I woke up to everybody talking about fucking Michael Jackson. Hi, it's my birthday. Hi, it's my birthday. Michael Jackson died. Yeah, it's my birthday. It's like got pushed apart. Like,
so for the rest of your life now, you should like this. Your birthday, the day you were born, is now linked to death.
Yeah.
So shit is coming together for you. The law of attraction. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but he stole my birthday. It's fine.
Whatever, man. All right, my last question. Because we've been talking for an hour. This has been great. No. Unless you want to carry on talking. My last question would have been, you need to go Westfield to do Christmas shopping.
Oh,
which obviously you love.
Oh, with the zombies.
Do you set your own rates?
I mean, there's an industry standard where you kind of know what to charge.
What is the industry standard? Are we allowed to discuss?
No, I mean,
money?
It varies. It varies. It does vary with everything. E-coms, lookbooks. I mean, no one ever wants to pay for lookbooks, and it's a pain in the arse.
Where can we find those industry standards?
There isn't. This is the thing. It's all very secret, hush, hush. Yeah, you don't really talk about money that much.
Yeah.
So you do. I mean, the rates have dropped a lot. Like when I was working at Sony, my day rate was ridiculous. Yeah. And I didn't even do that much. Yeah. And those rates would never work now.
Was that like over 300 quid?
Yeah. Yeah, a day.
Over 5?
No.
Okay, so cool. Guys out there, I've got some numbers for you. I went in for you.
I
done it for you guys.
You squeezed him like a little blackhead. Like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him.
I was going to get an around ballpark figure.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I know that for people that are doing their own thing, setting rates, especially if you're new, it's a hard thing. You never know when to stop doing free stuff, and you never know what to charge.
But this is why I think when I do start doing mentoring, and all I want to do is one night a month.
Yeah.
If you've got any questions, like, I will tell you how it is. Aspiring stylists just need a bit of help.
Yeah.
I would never teach you how to style. I would never do that. But I do want to teach you, because if you're going out there as a stylist and you're doing it wrong, then you're giving styling a bad name. Not all stylists lose samples. Not all stylists, treat the models bad. Not all stylists steal samples. We are, if you're good at what you do, then it should speak for yourself. But I just want to teach the next generation of stylists. It is hard, and you need to do it right. If you're going to be serious, then be serious. It's not just about making people look pretty. It's so much more than that.
Yeah. Where can people... Wow, perfect thing to end on, man. This is some serious shit, man. So when are you going to do these things for the stylists that are listening in?
I'm away till Feb now.
Feb 2015.
2015. I think I'm going to go back to LA, my second home.
Yeah.
And probably, hopefully, meet with some agents out there.
Yeah.
And do some shoots out there, because there's such amazing talent there.
Yeah.
Especially in editorial-wise.
When you going?
I think maybe August. Because it's
so that's when you're coming back, you say?
I'm coming back in Feb, and then I'm here until...
So when are you going away?
I'm going away on the 29th of December.
Oh my God, so you're going to have a New Year's party over there?
I'm shitting it.
Why?
I'm actually shitting it.
Why?
You get the nerves before like a massive party.
Yeah.
You get the going out nerves.
Yeah. No, I don't.
No.
As in maybe before hosting a big event for me.
Yeah, well,
Same
I
thing.
sometimes get it because I know myself. I always get the going out nerves, like how far, like it's almost like my brain, Suze, how far are we going to go tonight? Like, seriously, when is this going to end? So I always get a bit nervous. So imagine that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be away for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit nervous. But you know what? I love going away because I hate wearing shoes. I hate washing my hair. I basically want to be a mermaid. Yeah. So I'm in the sea all the time. Yeah. If you can't find me,
go to
I'm in the sea.
Standard.
I'm just flapping around like a fat Ariel. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
But I am a little bit nervous. And I will come back the size of a fucking house because Mexican food all day, every day.
Just going to pig out.
I'm literally just going to shovel it.
You wear black all the time.
Yeah. You wonder why.
Yeah,
underneath
shadows.
here, I'm like 20 stone. I just like strap it all in.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, man. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Don't be anxious. Get it in, man.
Yeah.
And let me know when you're doing these mentor classes so I can put it out to the world.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
And thank you for this therapy session. It's been amazing for me. And I'm sure for the loads of people that are listening in.
I can't even remember what I said. We haven't even talked about Kanye West.
Shall we really quickly cover it?
No, can we not?
Shall we not? Do you want to leave on a spiritual...
Yeah, I do.
All right. So what do you want to tell the world?
I just want to say... Oh, my God. I'm like, let me just put my bindi on and let me just grab my tie-dye and my bells. Just be open-minded. Not everything that you're fed and everything that you know is correct. Don't be shocked, but don't be scared of the unknown. Because, some of it is scary and terrifying, but would you rather live in a bubble of lies, or would you rather know the truth?
And then explore the unknown a bit more.
Explore the unknown.
All the time,
I'm not saying I'm right. I could be completely wrong about most of the bullshit that I talk about, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just say to people, well, I could be wrong. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows?
This is true. Be open.
Do you?
Do you? Do you? Listen, if I can help with anything ever, give me a shout, man.
Thanks, babe. And you. We've known each other for a long time.
Yeah. Shit, man. Let's go get some gin, man. Yeah.
So, there you have it, my friends. Suzie Street. Again, on Twitter, that's Suzie Streety, SUZIESTREETY. And her website is suziestreet.com. If you want to work with her, give her a shout. If you want to curse her, give her a shout. If you want to go and drink gin with her, talk about vampire's blood, because she's very, very into that kind of stuff. Again, tell her I sent you. Right, so again, my stuff is, check out more. My stuff is ReubenChristian.com, REUBEN, Christian spelled like the religion.com, and all my social handles are /ReubenChristian, other than Instagram, which is ReubenChristian1. But what I want to make quite clear, ladies and gentlemen, is that I think we should be sharing these interviews. And that isn't just about me and my self-promotion, but it's about the artist, and it's about the energy that we're trying to give out. We're trying to get everybody to work out what they're here to do. or maybe learn from one of the interviews. So to check out more of these interviews, it's soundcloud.com/Reuben-Christian. And yeah, man, share. I love you all, man. I don't even know half of you, but I love you. Find out what you're here to do and go and do that. Because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. Aren't you? And you know that I know that you know it's the truth. Come on, get up. Do you, please. Thank you.